relationship with Shyam Benegal. There was a great degree of trust. And yet when he offered me Mandi, I wasn't sure because I was very young. And in my head, the madam of a brothel was somebody much older. And I didn't want to resort to makeup. I don't think our country was sophisticated enough for makeup. And I think in cinema, makeup always shows up. So I couldn't quite figure out exactly what I should do to make this role become real. And then I thought that it might be an idea to put on weight. And so I put on 12 kilos for this film because I immediately, that changed my body language. There's a particular way that I strut in the film and all of that. But also what was very interesting is that in order to do Mandi, I actually went to 3 different kinds of brothels. I went to a brothel in Mumbai and discovered, to my surprise, that these girls were really in that brothel. It was in Pila House, and they were really aspiring to be movie stars because, you know, they were very inspired by Rekha. Their necklines were like Rekha. They had that red lipstick she used to have and very thin eyebrows, but they were very young girls. And it was a sort of very informal thing. Then I went with Amrita Singh's mother, who was a friend of mine, Rukhsana. She took me to GB Road in Delhi. And that was completely old world charm. You know, it was the Tavaif that we've heard of, even in Hindi cinema, where there's a lot of tehzeeb and where people from the Nawab families actually go to the Tavaif. So it was very old world, and it was this offering of the pan, and there was this great ittar and all of that. Then I went to Hyderabad, and it was completely shocking because there was one little, I mean, your size, a girl your size, really slim, no makeup whatsoever, just wearing a green nylon sari. Very demurely, she came and sat in front of me. And then she was introduced to me, and then I was told that she'd like to dance to a song from one of your films, which was a film that I'd just done called Fakira, in which I have an almost devotional song to my husband, Shashi Kapoor, which is Dil mein tujhe bitha ke kar lungi main band aankhein. And this slight little girl, suddenly when the music was on, just broke into the most raunchy interpretation of Dil mein tujhe bitha ke kar lungi band aankhein. And it took me completely by surprise because I never knew that it could even be interpreted in that way. And she went on with all these jhatkas and things like that, and I sort of didn't know what to do. And then after that, I was very intrigued by her because she did all of that. It was like a performance, and then she went back to becoming this very demure person. And so I said, I'd like to come and meet your family members. And she took me at the back of the room. And it was straight out of a Hindi film. There was a bedraggled room. There were some small children, elderly people. Her entire family was being supported by her, and this is why she was doing it. So it was wonderful because I got completely different glimpses. And then Rukmini herself is such a dramebaz. She's, you know, she makes such a song and dance about everything, but somewhere she has a heart which I think comes across in the film, and it was very enjoyable.